Alright, everybody. I've wanted to play this Back to the Future game for a while, and I got to thinking about, or we was talking today at work about the Star Wars game that's coming out, the Eclipse, and how it's made from that company that makes those games that are mostly story-driven. And that got me thinking of the Telltale Games. I hadn't played any of that company's games. I think it's called Quantic. I can't remember. I guess I should look that up. I should have been ready for that. But anyway, haven't played any of their games like Detroit Become Human. I've heard of a bunch of them, but maybe one of these days I will. But anyway, I have played some Telltale games before. I've played Walking Dead and a couple of the Batman episodes. But I've wanted to play the Back to the Future, and I thought, well, what the hell? I'll play it. And I figured, what the hell? I'll play it online. Give people a chance to watch it as well. If you've never heard of it, Telltale Games makes very story-driven games where you kind of, it's very slow. You pick and choose your dialogue and things, and it's just, it's kind of fun. I enjoy it. It's a very low-key game. Got a lot of downtime. Yes, I wanted to show goals. But I like it. They're fun games. I love the Walking Dead series. It was great. And they finally got a chance to finish it, even after they got sold and canceled.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall.
Oh,
it's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right. Check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
They even got Christopher Lloyd to do the voice. It doesn't sound like Michael J. Fox, or it kind of does. It sounded like Michael J. Fox, but it's not. But that is Christopher Lloyd.
Not me. The car. The car.
Is Doc Brown. I don't know if I would have just stood there while that car came directly at me. I know he tried to move and Doc pulled him back, but still.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Hey, Tim, how's it going, buddy?
88 miles per
Yep,
hour.
just thought I'd play a little game.
The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Ow! Doc, what would happen to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate
Yep,
anything.
I should come on your show and talk Star Wars one day. You set something up. Let me know.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
You pick different than the movie dialogue.
Wait a minute. You put your dog in a time machine made out of a DeLorean?
Oh, so he still says the
Wait, I see.
DeLorean line.
If you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
No car.
Doc?
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Very cool.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Marty. Okay, so now I gotta use the keyboard. There we go. He can walk around. Now select the toolbox. Alright, select toolbox.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z.
This isn't the way it happened.
Something's way off here. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Uh-oh.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Well.
Doc!
Oh. Oh, it was all a dream.
Marty? Is
Oh, look at the
everything
weird
okay?
science poster behind him.
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late.
Oh, cool intro. Not shop. I've heard some people consider this like a sequel to the movie. If there was going to be a sequel, this would be cool to be. So it should be a good storyline. But hopefully they never do anymore. No Back to the Future 4. Or any reboots. Oh, but I bet if they reboot it... Well, I'm not even going to go on that. Not gonna talk about that. Big old speaker. State sale, May 14th, 1986. I was 16 years old.
Dad, are we
About
too
to
late
graduate, or not
stop
graduate,
the
but
sale?
I was
Better late than never.
sophomore.
You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new
So a
parking
few months and
garage.
they're just gonna come in
Hey,
and
is that
take
a
your
first
stuff?
edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to
Oh,
see if the
God.
old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
Search Doc's lab. Okay, so we're just gonna look around for clues.
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Oh, good old Biff. Yep, there's no can. Yeah. Select items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous laying around. Okay. Dog feeder. Clocks.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Why would he take a clock with him?
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can't intervene to prevent your own conception, for example.
On Finger Clock's fish tank.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste and decor. I kind of like Doc. I miss Einstein.
George. Let's see what George has to say. George McFly.
Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead.
Have
He's
you
on
looked
a
at
trip.
Doc's model of Hill
Let's
Valley?
say
Well,
you're
not
right.
yet. Give me a
Have
second.
you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Okay, we'll go look at the model of Hill Valley. Where's the
Let's
amplifier?
make some noise.
Okay, come back here where Biff is. Let's look at the model of Hill Valley. Okay.
Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the?
It's a
Is that
watch.
Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot.
Jeez,
He
Biff.
was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here.
Oh.
Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business.
Flux catheter?
Doc asked me to...
Brown's word
That might
food,
hurt.
kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
If you need help getting Doc's notebook back from Biff, click on the hints button. That? Oh. Yeah, we will. Maybe.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Doc's.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Oh, he is so
Now,
annoying.
Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it,
But he
Mr.
put down
McFly.
that courthouse, so I need to get that from him. So if I let him play with the jukebox, maybe he'll leave the courthouse alone. Let's get George to leave him alone. I know, I'm getting there.
Hey, Dad. You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to
With
find
only a
some
couple of
things
months
to
being
remember him
gone?
by before Biff grabs them all.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Okay.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Ooh, the speaker. Let's plug in the guitar.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son.
Then we'll go back
Must have
to
been an
the
overzealous
jukebox.
clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. So inventory. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oop. Return to game. Give me the guitar. I'm going to use this item with the amplifier.
Here's an oldie, buddy goody. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Uh-huh.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, you're right, Tim.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
No. Now he's got the book.
Doc, where are you?
There he is. Let's go see. Search for clues to Doc's whereabouts. Well, he's probably not in the car.
Doc? Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Hey, you never know. Tape recorder.
Marty? Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you going to tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez.
Oh, of course it's not going to work.
Come on. Crap. Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Huh?
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Nothing else to look at in here? Okay. Click the gold button in the upper left corner. Is that this? Follow the trail to Doc. Okay, that's my goal. Let's see what Einstein's got to say.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Okay. He says woof. Trash cans do nothing. Now what? Nah, I don't want to get back in. I'm in here. So he sniffed the recorder and took him to the car. The book would do the same thing, probably. Don't need to find George. Well, let's look for the shoe.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie?
He did come back with it.
Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Huh?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
He wants to go inside. Strickland. Haha. The principal. E. Strickland?
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
I don't know
I'm
hooligan.
not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
Teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Yep, she's right about that. Skateboarders are hooligans. Who are you?
Strickland? You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean,
How many
what
of
else has
them
your
are
brother
there?
been saying about me?
Well, I guess he did
Nothing
have
I
brother and
couldn't have
sister, and they
deduced
knew his
for
dad.
myself, slacker. State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
It's a shoe. Where's the shoe? There it is.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
It's kind of older. What do you want?
Leave that creature outside!
Hey.
Sorry, Einstein.
Be nice to Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward.
Those shoes don't
now.
exactly match
No,
anymore.
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
So she just sits and looks out the window all day and watches everybody. Yeah, that sounds about right. Candy.
the candy looks older than I am.
Pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Nah.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Newspapers.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
Dog, huh?
Speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
An illegal speakeasy. Cool.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny.
Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Alright then. Well, let's look at the newspapers.
I told you not to touch
Oh,
those!
be quiet. So I need to get her out of here.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
Radiator.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
Let's turn it up. Run her out of here if she gets too hot.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea.
Or we can turn the
And
kettle
don't
on.
touch anything.
Cool. She's gone. Let's go through the newspapers.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Oh, I still gotta find out what year it was.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down?
That's what I
at
just
least
said.
need to know the year.
I was gonna grab those binoculars. But she's gone. Yeah,
Hey,
there we go.
mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Video, that's a video store. Rebuilt February 1932, so... Geez, that's a long time ago.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you. I told you not to touch
Oh.
those.
Get her out of here again. Get out of here.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Well, there now we know. June 14th, 1931. Oh, no.
Papers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh,
That's not too bad.
Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Here we go, June 14th, 1931. Gotta fill up Mr. Fusion.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's costume.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey,
Sure.
sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
He's only supposed to be like 17 or 18 in this
Ready to
because
go,
he was
Einstein?
still in high school. Okay, all right. We're taking Einstein with us. Cool.
I can't leave the DeLorean now. Doc's waiting for me in
I
1931.
didn't say leave the DeLorean. Let's enter time.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Okay, fine. Turn on the
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out.
Just
I
the
hope
day
you know what
before?
you're doing, Doc.
I'd get like a week before. Why do they gotta cut it so close? Yeah, I'd definitely give it like a week before. Couldn't it fly by this time when it had the Mr. Fusion? The flight circuits, you know. Alrighty. Oh. That's a bad spot to be. That was cool. Be the car of the future. Okay.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
This is about 20 years before the last time he was there. This is just so cool.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Where can I find them? I'm coming after them. Is there any time limit on how long I can take to... Good, it doesn't rush you. I like that. I'm coming after them. Where can I...
Yeah, tell him, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what? Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr...
What?
May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Go Corleone. We'll go with Harry Callahan.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Edna Strickland? Oh, that's her.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to
Think
bigger
about
and
that.
better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Oh, no.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Hold down. Right mouse button to make Marty run. Okay, so where are we going now? No, let's go in the barber shop.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
Oh, I just kick him out. Okay, nice. Two shiner.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that? Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Hello?
No solicitors!
Okay.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Fine, Doc. Thank you for such help. Okay, that sign does nothing. This.
McFly! Biff?
Oh, jeez.
Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well,
I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it! If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Would you, McFly?
No, of course not, kid.
Kid
Right.
Tannen?
That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Oh.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay. Cue ball. Oh, him. He's cue ball.
Okay. Hey, never mind. What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Wait, hold on just a sec. Can't save the game. Okay, good. I'm gonna save the game and call it here for a while. I gotta go for a bit. Let's save game. Yeah. There we go. Save game. Save game. Save game. Okay, save game. There we go. Now, quit. Alright, so we're going to quit that right there. So, well, that was pretty cool. Come back later and we'll play some more and, yeah, keep going on this game. We got, there's this episode, which is about 3 hours long, they say, and then 4 more episodes. So there's like 5 episodes of this. And each is about 2 to 3 hours to play, so it'll be very cool. So glad you could join me. Hope you enjoyed that. Come back again and we'll play some more, all right? Ted Dill, Star Wars Nerd. I'll talk to you later. You take care.